Our barn is over here where we get to keep the animals when it gets really cold out.
The Hanovich family planted the idea just 3 years ago.
This is yours up here too?
Yep.
And now their Putnam County farm is grown into more than 110 acres, tripling in size.
I think we're the next generation of what farming looks like.
Come on, guys.
It didn't start that way for Dan and his wife Ariel.
I thought of the idea of getting goats so that way we don't have to weed whack an entire hillside.
And they needed friends, and then we got into a donkey to help protect the goats.
On one random Wednesday, my wife decided to get a cow.
Yeah, he was not happy when I told him there was a cow coming.
Once we got the first cow, I fell in love with it, and then we got more friends for that cow, and then it just continued to evolve from there. Want to touch?
The family of 3 now run Ridge Ranch. They breed animals and host events.
It's a 24/7, 365 lifestyle. Farming is not an easy thing to make profitable and to survive, and every little bit helps.
They applied to be part of what's called an agricultural district, a designation to help protect the property from development, prevent unreasonable local restrictions, and allow them to apply for federal grants. More than 25,000 farms in the state already have the designation.
For us, it's a make it or break it. It would be very hard to stay in an area where we didn't have the support needed.
The county ag board approved their plans,
And what happened?
Unfortunately, it became the hardest thing of farming.
but the family hit a bump getting the entire county legislative board to sign off on it. They said the farm doesn't have the right soil, even though the county has approved more than 5,000 acres of similar land in the past.
So your soil is very similar to all the soil throughout the entire county.
Correct.
So what's the difference?
I don't know.
The difference? The county put a local resolution on the books close to 2 decades ago that requires soil to have a certain type of quality minerals, a rule it hasn't enforced until now.
State law supersedes anything.
Regardless, after a tense debate, the county voted down not just the Hanovich's farm, but all 10 farmers who applied in one vote during the same meeting.
I'm sorry, we're
point-
all responsible for this,
At this
so
point, we have-
at this point, we'll correct it.
We checked with the state who runs the program. It has no soil requirements, which means the Hanovichs wouldn't have this issue if they lived in other places from Orange to Wayne to Albany counties.
Do you understand why some of the farmers seem to be confused?
The county chairman told me they want to do a review of local laws first before moving forward. There's no telling how long that will take.
What do you think this is all about?
Power. Nibble, nibble.
A power struggle, the Hanovichs say, could determine whether their farm is here for the next generation or not.
Sadly, if we can't be in the ag district, the alternative would be selling this property to a developer who will put 30 houses on here, and this special piece of land will be forever lost.